Okay, let's see what this Western capitalist billionaires dream to cheap all the peasants in the world. Let's see what they want now. Russian Orthodox Church is against it. I am already telling you. But first I'll watch it, make some comments. I'll cut it for sure, so not to watch 1 hour, and then I'll say what I think, what the Russian internet think about it. Yeah, but presentation is good, but pig... Yeah, but pig is a smart animal. It's considered to be one of the smartest animals.
The Neuralink product demo. I'm really excited to show you what we've got. I think it's gonna blow your mind.
Yeah, it's funny, he has this accent, South African accent maybe.
Is actually have some kind of
Oh, depression, I have depression, I drink this antidepressants,
memory
like,
loss to brain damage.
I have like weakness, it's like for 4 years I feel weak.
Implantable
Maybe it's not that bad.
device can actually solve these problems.
I don't have enough serotonin in my brain.
Realize that.
Yeah, also in childhood I fall on the Soviet pacifier for babies, and since that time I have like a scar here, so maybe my brain is damaged a little. You see this scar, but I'm proud of this scar. It looks cool. Maybe that's why I have like...
Current medical research, we'll just go through what is the state of the art in medical research, and then what's the state of the art.
The Soviet pacifiers for babies, or like nipples, they were made from hard plastic.
And read, it's slightly discomforting, I think.
But I can see this, I read about it already a little bit about this Neuralink, so you know, and he speaks with these terms and stuff, and you probably watched already as well. So, but I can see Elon Musk is a little bit not confident like he is usually, like not like he is usually confident. Maybe because it's not his really topic, not his topic about these neurological things and stuff. He's more about like cars, rockets and stuff.
About a year ago, we had a device which had multiple parts, including a piece that had to sort of sit behind your ear, and it was complex.
Looks not so nice.
It wouldn't still look totally normal. You'd have a thing behind your ear. So we've simplified this to simply something that is about the size of a large coin.
And now they made like a 2 rubles size. 2 rubles size.
Then connect.
This looks better.
A few centimeters or about an inch away from the device. And this is sort of what it looks like. So, this is our little device. It does, that thing at the bottom is just to hold the threads in place because they're just like little fine wire.
This gadget would be good for my neighbors when they're loud, so I could send some electrical signal and they like turn off to sleep. But he says all day battery life, but how can you take it out from the brain every day to charge it? And megabit wireless data rate, it's like signals, yes, like Bluetooth or something, or internet. I use this like 4G modem, and if I sit opposite side and I have a how to say, base station, internet station, mobile internet station, there, that side. If I sit that side, this signal goes through me, and I feel pain in my left shoulder. You know, I thought, I didn't think it's because of this, but then I found like that it always hurts only when I sit that side. And yeah, when this signal goes through me. So now I prefer to sit this side only. And really, it's 5G thing, I almost so scared, because 5G is like, I don't know, 100 times faster than 4G. And this thing in the brain you know, this radiation and stuff, not radiation, but you understand what I mean, like this signal affects your body and stuff. You know, when you put notebook on your legs, I feel some discomfort radiation near my dick, like, and I'm not joking, near my dick, like in the bottom of the belly, like. So, and it's not a joke, it's not a joke. I hope he will say something about it.
And then you can just walk around right afterwards. It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
So this is a surgical robot.
Scientists would never say this, so it's pretty cool maybe, but Elon Musk, he can say.
And we actually ultimately want this robot to do essentially the entire surgery.
That's how this robot looks, which put you this implant chip.
The electrodes being inserted in the brain. And if you look closely, you'll see that it's a little counterintuitive that if the electrodes are inserted...
but it's still kinda you touch the brain and stuff.
Yeah, like you sort of think like if you stab something with a wire, surely it will bleed, but actually at a really small...
Poor
so
people.
what we have in pen number 1 is Joyce, and she does not have an implant. Obviously healthy and happy. We're trying to get Gertrude out, and this is how you know it's a live demo.
Very cool.
She's like trying to eat something in the corner of her.
By the way, in the West you say, pigs say oi oi or something like that, but in Russia they say hru hru.
Snacks are this way.
Very different to the West. Oi oi doesn't even sound like a pig, but hru hru sound.
We'll give Gertrude a second. Dorothy used to have an implant, and then we removed the implant. So I'm a normal pig. Oh, thanks, Dorothy. Man, Gertrude, are you serious?
Well, I look at this place, I don't see very big diversity. Westerners are crazy now about diversity and stuff like. So, but I don't see. No, maybe some Asian people I see.
Here? Well, this worked earlier.
Yeah, you see, they have problems with this pig. They say like, oh, this pig fully recovered, but I don't understand what's going on. Like, this pig looks dumb. And Elon Musk said, oh, it worked earlier. But I'm just like, half kidding, half not, but yeah, they have some problems.
Here we go. Great. Okay. Great.
Or it's another pig.
Okay. This is a high energy pig. Alright. Gertrude, thanks for coming out. So what the beeps you're hearing are real-time signals from the Neuralink in Gertrude's head. So this Neuralink connects to neurons that are in her snout. So whenever she snuffles around and touches something with her snout, that sends out neural spikes, which are detected here. And so on the screen, you can see each of the spikes from the 1024 electrodes.
I understand, they changed the pig now with this Neuralink.
Alright, cool.
Chip.
So as you can see, we have links in
oh, they put two Neuralinks to this pig now. So you can even put two pigs.
Alright. See, probably see that. As I was saying, each of those dots represents a neural spike, predicted position of the joints, and then we measure the actual position of the joints with very high accuracy. So
yes, that sounds interesting, like they read these neurons and stuff and predict how your, for example, hand will move. And for example, if people have problems with nervous connections, like, as I understand, for example, if my arm wouldn't really work, but I want to move it, but it doesn't work. But this chip reads this information and, I don't know, kinda send powerful signal to this arm to move by prediction, because this Neuralink chip can predict what I want to do. But most importantly is that they wouldn't put internet or 5G inside this chip, so the world government couldn't control me or people who will use this chip, Neuralink. So maybe it's not that bad idea now. Yes, now I understood about this goal of this presentation. Elon Musk said it himself now. It's just to promote this company, like to get new people, smart people to finish this product. Because I didn't watch it completely yet, but it sounds interesting for geeks and stuff, like, you know, but you know, it's too early, yes, but if they showed it, for example, some very bad health pig and how this pig started to feel good, it would be like a very good news and stuff, interesting news. But now it's still interesting, but more for geeks. No, you know what I mean, yes, but yes, it's good to promote this, to get new people. If they make this chip, and for example this chip could block some neurons which control nicotine, wanting of nicotine, so I can quit cigarettes, maybe I would use it. But still.
So if you have any questions, please submit your questions to.
Yeah, I can answer that. So I'm Paul. I work. I've had a few different hats. I've worked a little bit on digital chip design, and more recently worked.
Well, the scientists look like how it's called in English.
And the spike detection algorithm.
Who live in Williamsburg in New York.
Historically, been
hipsters.
Typically, people will record data offline and then look for characteristic shapes. But here,
yeah, they look completely different from like Russian scientists.
Simple algorithms for particular shapes.
I don't understand. The guy on the left with glasses, he wears like some big mask, or maybe he has a big beard. I don't know.
Electrodes.
His mask look like his бабушка sewed it. Okay, this presentation goes very long. First, I quit to watch it because it's for geek people, you know, this like smart people who is interested in all the tech and stuff. I don't understand half of what they say, but let's watch this promotional video introducing Neuralink 1 year ago. Honestly, it doesn't make me wonder or something, this promotional video. I mean, I understand it's like about tech and stuff, like, and geek people, they would like, oh wow, interesting, but they just show these scientists, doctors, like, they make something. So compared to SpaceX or like Tesla, the lack of advertisement you can see, like, you know, it would be interesting for scientific people, yeah, now, but for some people with money, for example, who doesn't know much about this tech and stuff, but they are interested in it, you know, but they are not scientists, you had to make some promotional video, in my opinion, that will be like, whoa, wow, this is cool idea to put money in, you know, like they could show like some possible, like some people, for example, that this chip Neuralink can help people to walk, for example, again. I understand it's not yet done, but like some possibility of it, and like this, but not only these doctors and stuff. But let's check what the Russian internet says about it. Elon Musk presented a pig with implanted chip inside the brain. So this is like a Russian Google called Yandex it's more popular than Google in Russia. Yes, like, and let's check the comments. You see 666 likes and dislikes. This means something. Maybe it's from the Satan. Yeah, because Russian Orthodox Church, they said that this chips in brains, it all comes from Satan. You know, and this has, I didn't notice it before. You can see 666 likes, dislikes. So maybe it's from Satan, from the devil. This chipization of people. Yeah, but comments, let's check the comments. Some people write here is like they're preparing chipization of people through the vaccination for total control. They will put your chip inside the brain and you will transform into the pig by the way of your thinking. They already can change your brains, reprogram your brains, so you won't be human anymore, but just a rabbit for experiments. So, and some guy wrote here, and what's the sense? In Russia, the government like fuck people even without chipization. Some girl writes like, you already made chipizated you through the phones, like you already told them everything through your phones. Comrades, our Kurchatov Institute 10 years ago had a mouse which you could control on the distance control, like living mouse, laboratory mouse, you know. My colleague saw it. She was there for her work, and it already was written in scientific journals, like, and in open. So yes, there is a problem in Russia that we actually not so like third world country. We also make some scientific stuff like explorations and very new, but we can't promote it, you know, like Elon Musk and stuff. Just nobody knows about our successes, and we just can't sell it and stuff. Yeah. Here the guy writes, neurophysiologist already did it 50 years ago, like signals in brain, but brain is not learned enough still. And I don't see any success in Elon Musk project. Only like he wants just to show off. No, it's like about the translation, because it's hard for me to translate, you know, this all slang words and stuff. And where is the result in real life? It's just a business. Elon Musk is promoting himself. And where is the real results of Elon Musk? Probably someone, yeah, he is just making a PR. So Russians don't really like Elon Musk that much, especially like older generation. But at least it's, you see, a very intellectual discussion. Some guys write like some stuff which already happened before. So this kind of chips helps to make two important technologies, telepathy and recording of your memories. It's like, it will be like a collective mind, like I hope I will not live until this trash. Like he doesn't want to see this in real life. These guys will read your thoughts like your phones do now. Yeah, you know, phones record your voice and stuff, and for example, if I talked about cars and stuff, they even understand Russian now, and they start to promote me this. Oh, someone here is trying to protect Elon Musk. Wow, how many negativity. Nobody is going to chip you. In the first place, these chips will go to the disabled people who can't see, can't walk, and so on. Yeah, someone also protects Musk. Paranoics who grew up in propaganda, afraid that the world government is interested of their roads from the beer pub to their sofa. But they already follow you in your phone. You don't understand it. And when it will be the chipization of all people, it will be like maybe 800 years. Elon Musk is evil. His corporation is absolute evil. I was thinking, how could he start making cars with alternative energy, like electricity and stuff, like because they had so much power, these углерод cars and stuff. So some power is behind him. I'm tired of these people who are afraid of chipization. Wake up. Can you imagine how much this chipization will cost? By the words of Elon Musk, the cost of this chip for one guy will cost few $1,000s. Not Elon Musk, not Bill Gates don't have this kind of money. These chips are being created to help disabled people. I've heard about these technologies which already worked with ill people, which were made in our institutes, Russian institutes, 5 years ago. Watch these lections of in Samara in 2019. Elon Musk didn't create anything new. It's just a PR and budget making. So he wants like to make money. Here is the funny comment from Ivan with the vodka. The next day, pig sit on the table and asked the equal rights with humans. And some guy wrote, and where are the animal protectors? Oh, and someone wrote, it started. Like this stuff. But like there are a lot of Elon Musk fans and stuff, especially in younger generation and stuff. You know, I'm not against this chipization and stuff, but I want it to happen later, you know. If they make chip so I can live forever, I will use it. But now, I don't know, just people are not ready for this yet, you know. Because in 20th century and now 21st century, the progress is going very fast. So people, you know, 10 years ago, like, okay, 20 years ago, we had just Nokia 3310 phones. And can you compare it with this kind of phones, like smartphones and stuff, you know? So, and then like chips and stuff. So if it would be a little bit slower, this progress in tech, people would react better to this. I'm pretty sure in America also not all the people agree with this Neuralink chipization and stuff. Not all the people think it's a good idea and stuff. But maybe in 20 years it will be, people will react to this better. And yeah, let's see. Now it's just like they just read what pig, they just predict what pig wants to move and stuff. So maybe like in 10 years we will see some result of it. Okay, subscribe to my channel. Maybe this video was a little bit boring, but anyway, yeah, from Russia with love.